Hello and welcome again to Weaving My Wheel. Gate 36, the darkening of the light, the gate of crisis. The rule of cycles in which decline is a natural but not enduring stage. I stand balanced between what I feel is surely coming and what I am still to understand and know. I tremble in my moments before my experience arrives, when my pressure to leap into my feelings becomes powerful and compelling. I sit where my innocence meets my fierce, energetic magnitude, where my yearning to know glows white hot inside my chest, and my only way forward is through. My moment of now is labeled crisis. And I know my point of crisis is merely my point of transformation. My new juncture is in my pause between where my new experience begins and my rich life is revealed and offered. Line 1, resistance. I feel my emotional rush of fear and resistance alongside my rising emotional defense, pretending to be my safeguard. My shouting fear suggests my journey ahead is burdensome, and still I move forward, fully prepared to experience my next steps. My emotional maturity finds my foundation here, honoring my fear of inadequacy while laying strong groundwork for my depth and complete sufficiency. Line 2, support. I seek my perfect environment for my emotional journey. Support is my comfort and also my resonance, my safety and alignment. I am cautious of my environment, protective of my spaces, and highly mindful of who I allow close to me. My receptivity requires my container. Line 3, transition. I live my full experience of my perceived trials and errors, my true tests, and my discoveries. I learn by feeling, doing, risking. Through my emotional experiences, both messy and magnificent, I discover my resilience. Wave after beautiful wave refines me. Line 4, espionage. I am bold and I am also subtle. I intuitively feel what others miss and I hold my secrets close. My emotions are my sacred intelligence. I know when to keep my past experiences quiet and protected and when to reveal my knowing. Why avoid my strategy when I can intuitively employ my discretion? Line 5, the underground. Others project personal solutions onto me at times, both harmful and helpful. I carry my burden of projected solutions within me. Others look for my guidance through storms, nominating me as leader and frontline escort. I prefer operating in secret and shadow, away from public view, managing my perceived crisis within my well-trained instincts and my perfect poise. I transform my emotional field quietly and powerfully. Line 6, justice. I objectively view my emotional evolution. I see my cycles of reaction and response, suppression and expression, and I know all my cycles serve my greater purpose. I embody my emotional wisdom and I inspire others to fully trust through each process. In the past, I strove to fix. Now I reflect my truth into my world. I am peaceful in my point of crisis. I embrace my pressure-filled moments. I allow my wave of emotion to carry me deeper into my experiences. Some people create drama for drama's sake. I create experiences. And through my experiences, I find my beauty. Beauty when I feel messy, and beauty especially when I feel wounded. In my past, I sought immediate resolution. In my present moment, I wait. I reflect. I witness. While I know my truth is always and in all ways present, I also know my clarity arrives in my perfect timing. And when my clarity arrives, I feel washed and refreshed, as if cleansed by soft summer rain. I am receptive. My grace teaches me beauty shines within my presence, and my perfect timing is worth my wait. Now I stand at my doorway of crisis, where my experience calls me, and I feel pressed to feel, to jump, to act. And ahead, my innocence waits, as does my opportunity to surrender to my purity within my being. I move through my human experiential way. My emotional wave can be labeled as abstract. Once I ran from crisis, and now I open my door of transformation, embrace what comes next, and grow through my process. My question remains, will my wave take me into darkness before my dawn? Or can I ride my emotional wave and meet my point of crisis through my experiences? My answer awaits as my journey continues. And as always, thank you so much for joining me as we explore this journey together. And again, as always, love yourself and go gently.